Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about a hot topic out there, which is retail. Where's retail going? A lot of people see Amazon, Jet.com, and all of these online stores, and they think that e-commerce is growing, and then you have the Toys R Us, the bankruptcies, the Sears, they think that retail is going down. That's not true. In fact, retail is on the up and up, and they're constantly improving year over year. So, what's going on? We have Amazon, the big e-commerce, that's now buying out brick and mortar stores like Whole Foods, and they're creating their own Amazon stores, right? Then we have Walmart, which has shown an improvement year over year through recession, through it all, and they're buying out Jet.com, another big e-commerce. So you're seeing a combination of both happening, and all of them are showing that brick and mortar stores are in fact doing quite well, and that the e-commerce market is becoming a little crowded. So one of the things that we have to realize is that retail is not going away anywhere anytime soon, mostly because of how we, humans, customers, are programmed. And we are programmed to enjoy the experience. We love retail therapy, right? And part of retail therapy is being around other people who are shopping. It's being able to touch, taste, try on the different products that we are shopping for. And that's something that is just ingrained in us. And we cannot have the same experience being at home in our pajamas ordering something off of Amazon. Okay, it might be cheaper, but 70% of millennials, the generation with the money, is actually preferring to shop in a retail store, according to CBRE. So we will have to take that into account, and that makes more sense as to why we're having retail and those brick and mortar stores actually improving, and e-commerce getting a little more crowded and in many cases bought out. So what does that have to do with retail marketing, and how can we as a retail store or a brick and mortar store use that power, use that growth that's happening almost behind the scenes, and use that to bring clients into our own store? The number one thing you have to focus on is the experience, because that's really the only difference, right? People are willing to pay more just to have that experience of being able to interact and so on. One of the best places that I've seen that happen is in Kellogg's in New York City. When you walk in there, from the moment you walk in, you are completely engulfed in Kellogg's. And just for those of you who might not know Kellogg's, we're talking about Tony the Tiger and Frosted Flakes and apparently now unicorn cereal, who knew? But you have all these characters where people from my generation, as well as little 3-year-olds, can go ahead and engage with, because it's colorful, it's nostalgic, and at the same time it's new. And the experience doesn't just stop with the cereal. In fact, the cereal was almost the last thing that we really even thought of, even though that was the purpose of coming. So when you walk in and you have all these larger than life murals, and then you have the swings overlooking New York City's East 17th Street, and when you have your Instagram station, and you have your ping pong table and a Fruit Loops backdrop with a red carpet where you can take all the selfies, that's an experience that is just completely engulfs you in it, and you have no reason to go anywhere. You're not pushed to buy the cereal. You actually can just look around, play around, and be on your way. However, part of that, of course, is taking that experience with you, because remember, marketing doesn't just stop when you already got the client in. The point is to cling on to them and let them share the experience they had with their friends, which works very well. So let's look at the Instagram station that Kellogg's had. By being able to create your own perfect Instagram photo of your created cereal and use the different props that they allow you to, of course you want to share that, right? That's the point. You're taking an Instagram photo. And any type of murals that you want to take a photo with, or sitting on the comfy couches or the swings, all of that is so different and so engulfing that you want to go ahead and share that with people. And it works really well. I would have never known about that place, even though I'm a New York native, unless my aunt had shared that experience on her Instagram, which is how I found out about it. So by clinging on to the customer in a very natural way and having them share the experience with you or with the other customers or their friends, you're actually getting somewhat of free advertising in there as well. So focus on the experience and translate that experience into your marketing. Get them excited about what's to come when they're actually in there. So that's the prelude. Make sure that the experience is actually meets or even exceeds their expectations when they're there, and when they leave or when they're there, they want to share it with everybody that they know.